So today we're going to be looking over how to simplify a function like this into form 1 and form 2. Let me write out the forms. So form 1 looks like this. v of y times d of y is equal to wx d of x. So all this form is saying is that we have our dy on the left side and is multiplied by only variables that have a y. And on the right side, we have our dx and is being multiplied to variables that only have an x. Form number 2, which is dy over d of x plus p of x. P of x is some variable that may or may not contain x, times y equals f of x, meaning variables with x. So now they give us this function and they tell us figure out what form this fits into. So either form 1 or form 2. So we have to move things around to try to put this into either form 1 or form 2. So let's go ahead and do so. So first of all, we want to get all of our dy's on one side, whether it's the left or the right, that's up to you. I'm going to go ahead and put them all on the left side. So 3y dy plus y dy equals, I'm going to put all my dx's on the right side. 1/2 e to the ln a dx plus e to the 2x dx minus e to the x dx. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to take out the common dy's and dx's on either side. So we can do this like this. Equals, and then we take the dx's out on this side because they're common on every variable that we have. Like that. Okay, so let's try to put this in form 2. If we're trying to put this in form 2, then we need to have dx as the denominator of dy. So we'll go ahead and divide both sides by d of x. Right, and we get dy over dx times 3y plus y equals 1/2 e to the ln of a plus e 2x minus e to the x. Okay. Now here, because in form 2, dy dx doesn't have anything multiplied to it, nothing in front, nothing here, nothing here, we want to move this entire variable, this parentheses, over to the right side in order to make it fit the form. So we're going to divide both sides by 3y plus y. Okay. dy dx is equal to 1/2 e to the a x over 3y plus y, which is really 4y. Here we can cancel a few things out. So e to the power of ln, e and ln will always cancel one another. And whatever's left over is whatever will be left over. So this is going to become dy dx is equal to a over 2 plus e 2x minus ex over 4y. So now that we're here, we notice that we can't put it into form 2 because form 2 requires us to have dy dx plus p of x times y is equal to f of x. And there's no way for us to move this y over to the other side without it being multiplied to dy dx, and we can't have anything being multiplied by dy dx as it shows in the form. So let's go ahead and try form 1. Vy dy is equal to wx dx. So we're going to go ahead and move our y variables with our dy and our x variables with our dx. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 4y. So I get 4y dy is equal to, and I'm also going to multiply both sides by dx. So we're going to get this. Now this here fits form 1, which is this one, because we have all our variables that are in front of our dy are in terms of y, and all the variables that are in front of our dx are in terms of x. Even though we have a constant variable here, that's fine. It doesn't matter as long as we have our x's with our dx's and our y's with our dy's. This here is the final answer for this problem.